This is the SF Productions Podcast Network.
Handicapping with the Stars strikes back.
From the Pop Culture Bunker, I'm Mindy.
And I'm Mark. You can check out our audio podcast, How I Got My Wife to Read Comics, on iTunes or on our website, sfpodcastnetwork.com. It's our second annual, or semi-annual, because they do it twice a year, predictions for Dancing with the Stars.
It doesn't seem like that long ago that we did our predictions for last season.
And yet here we are again. Now, there is a format change in the show this year. There's no separate results show, which is frankly a good idea.
And they're doing that on a couple of these different competition shows.
Mm-hmm. So the whole thing will be on Monday nights. I assume the results are going to come first, because otherwise, how are you going to get the audience
Actually,
results?
what I read was that you're going to call in and vote, and then everybody, will watch the performances.
Okay.
Everybody's going to dance.
Mm-hmm.
And then the judges' scores.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like the previous week's call-ins, and then somebody's eliminated at the end of the show.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm not quite
That's
sure
very
how that's
confusing.
going to work, but yeah.
Okay. So, in any case, over the years, the show has pretty much come up with several check boxes in terms of casting in the show.
Yes.
You have an athlete or more.
And usually it's like a professional men's player.
Right.
And then like an Olympic gymnast of some sort.
Right.
Usually.
There's usually a Disney star, because you got that ABC Disney synergy.
Mm-hmm.
You have an ABC soap star, again, synergy.
Right.
You've got reality show stars, a controversial star, an overweight star, and that's kind of Biggest Loser counter-programming.
Right.
And one or more ringers.
Yes.
Being ones that already actually have professional dance training and shouldn't be on the show.
Yes. You may also get one that's like a sympathy person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's really turned into a popularity contest, especially in the later rounds. It pretty much comes down to who has the biggest fan base.
I think anymore the judges pretty much weed out the really bad dancers early by giving them very, very low scores.
Yeah. So we're going to handicap this season's lineup and then rank where we think they're going to be eliminated, and then we'll announce the results in a future episode to see how we did.
Yes.
So
I won last time, right?
You did. So let's get started with Elizabeth Berkley. So you've got a nostalgia factor because of Saved by the Bell.
And she has, in fact, talked about that fan base in her interviews for the show.
Yeah, you have a sex factor because of Showgirls. She's young enough to survive the whole series in terms of stamina, I think. Mm-hmm. Her partner is Val Schmerkovsky, who came in third and second in the last two series. So
pretty respectable there.
Yeah. Corbin Bleu, who I love that at nice restaurants you get the Corbin Bleu.
Yeah.
He's a Disney star from High School Musical. Mm-hmm. He actually has Broadway experience, which to me makes him kind of a ringer.
Yes. Well, the Disney kids usually are, because they usually do have some sort of a musical background.
Exactly.
Being Disney.
Right. And then his partner is Karina Smirnoff, who has placed first, second, and third once each.
It's kind of odd, though. Is he a younger Disney? I mean, he's like probably early 20s, do you think?
Yeah, I would guess.
Okay, because some of the times those younger Disney stars they try to put with the younger dancers.
Mm-hmm.
And
did not
Karina
happen
is
this
certainly
time.
not one of the younger dancers.
Right. Burt Daugherty, who's a soap star, he's on ABC Family's Pretty Little Liars. He's been on NBC's Days of Our Lives and Lifetime's Army Wives. Mm-hmm. So you've got the whole gamut of soaps there. And his partner is Peter Murgatroyd, who placed first place once. Mm-hmm. To be honest, as I was going through this, I had to go back like half a dozen times and go, Burt Daugherty, who is he? I guess not my demographic there. Bill Engvall. He's a stand-up comic for the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. He had a TBS self-titled sitcom.
Yes.
He's in his late 50s, maybe not in the best shape. His core audience probably doesn't watch Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
His partner is Emma Slater, a rookie who's won multiple awards in Latin dances. I think all of those combined, those points, he's probably doesn't have a really good chance.
Yes, but speaking of not a good chance of winning.
Yeah. Valerie Harper, of course, a TV legend for the series Rhoda. She was originally a Broadway dancer in the late 50s and early 60s. And, of course, she's the big surprise this season because she technically still has brain cancer. And at one point, she was only given a few months to live, and those months have run out.
In January of this year, yeah. Now, she's pretty old as well, right?
Right.
Like in her 70s?
60s or 70s.
Yeah.
And she's now, her condition is she's mostly in remission, according to her doctor.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So, will she have the physical endurance to keep up with the kids, especially healthy kids? Mm-hmm. She's gone through chemo. Her partner is Tristan McManus, who has not done better than 5th in previous seasons. I think what's going to happen here is she's going to pull a Dorothy Hamill, as Dorothy did last season, and drop out. I don't think she's ever going to get voted off because of the sympathy vote. Yeah.
I would love to see her actually do well, but I don't think she will.
Right. Keyshawn Johnson, an ex-NFL player who's now an ESPN announcer. So you've got this ABC Disney synergy again. Mm-hmm. Interesting, he missed only 3 of 145 NFL games due to injury.
So he's not going to be out of here.
He's a lot of endurance.
Yes.
And check, athlete. And
do you know what position he played?
I do not know.
Because generally that can also indicate if they're going to be a good dancer or not.
Yeah, do not know. His partner is Sharna Burgess, who's only had 1 season as a partner and ended up 7th. Mm-hmm. So probably not too much going there. We'll see. Christian Millian, who's a singer-songwriter, and her credits include things in the dance genre. She's now the social media correspondent for The Voice.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
He posts stuff on Twitter.
I guess. And her partner is Mark Ballas. And he's placed 1st and 3rd place twice and 2nd once. Mm-hmm. He generally tends to sabotage himself because he goes too far with modern dance. With
the choreography being like not typical choreography for the dance in question.
Right. And so in the last several seasons, it seems like he's blown the contestants' chances.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Bill Nye.
Yay!
The science guy.
I want Bill Nye to win. I really want him to do well.
Yeah. He was originally in a local sketch comedy show in Seattle.
We used to watch that.
It was on Comedy Central at one point. Yeah. He's actually an avid swing dancer, which then brings up...
That doesn't seem fair.
That he's maybe a ringer there. His partner is Tyne Steckline, who's another rookie. We had actually several of the professionals left this past season. Jack Osbourne, reality TV for the Osbournes.
How many Osbournes have been on this show now?
This is the 2nd one.
Oh, okay.
He has multiple sclerosis. I think that may be problematic.
Well, it just depends on what kind he has and how far advanced it is.
Yeah.
So.
And I mentioned his sister Kelly was also on the show. His partner is Cheryl Burke, who's won 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place twice each. Mm-hmm.
So that's a good sign.
Yeah.
He could do well.
Yeah.
And Kelly did pretty well, didn't she?
Yeah, I thought she did pretty well.
She didn't win or anything,
but she was very close.
Close.
Yeah. Nicole Snooki Palazzi, reality star for the Jersey Shore.
And novelist.
Yes.
Novelist.
Has she ever really done anything? I don't really see her the type of person to put in a lot of effort on this.
I don't either. I don't know. I never watched the show. Right. I know nothing about her.
Right. She'll get a lot of audience votes because I think, there's a lot of crossover audience there.
Yeah.
Her partner is Sasha Farber, who's a rookie. The only interesting thing here is that he's apparently dating Emma Slater, one of the other pro dancers. So, Leah Remini, sitcom actress for King of Queens, was also on Saved by the Bell.
Ooh, so she's got a built-in friend.
Yeah, and she was on CBS's The Talk. The big story here is she recently left the Search of Scientology, so there's some controversy there. Her partner is Tony Dovolani, who's won 1st place once and 3rd twice.
I think she could do okay. I know a couple people rooting for her.
I think she'll do pretty well. Amber Riley, actress from Glee and a singer, that we can now check the box for overweight star, and we can see how she does over the season. Her partner is Derek Hof, and this is interesting. He's won 1st place 4 times, 2nd and 3rd once each, and finally, he wasn't given a ringer.
I don't know. Amber, she might have...
I don't necessarily see that. I think she'll do pretty well, but the point is, generally Derek is given somebody who's like, well...
Who's guaranteed to win, yes.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. And this time I think he's going to have to work at it a little bit.
I think so. So, we'll watch it over the season and see how we do.
Just off the top of your head, do you have any favorites?
Well, I'm debating them between Corbin Bleu right now and Keyshawn Johnson. Okay. So the Disney star versus the athlete.
Is there anybody you want to win as opposed to who you think will win?
I would love to see Bill Nye win, but I don't necessarily see that happening. It would be nice.
Yeah.
You can check out our audio podcast, How I Got My Way Through Your Comics, on iTunes or on our website, sfpodcastnetwork.com.
From the Pop Culture Bunker, I'm Mindy.
And I'm Mark. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.